Ladies and gentlemen, throughout history, civilizations have looked to the stars, the vast oceans, and deep within themselves to understand the world and their place in it. Often it's been religion that has served as the compass, guiding societies through tumultuous times and offering a sense of purpose and direction. Today, I wish to address the delicate balance between human discovery and the guiding principles of our faiths. In an age of boundless exploration and rapid technological advancement, it's essential to remember that not every path we can tread is a path we should. Religion, in its essence, is not just a set of rituals or beliefs. It's a reservoir of collective wisdom accumulated over millennia, offering insights into the human soul, morality, and our shared destiny. As we stand on the precipice of new discoveries, it's our responsibility to ask, just because we can, does it mean we should? While the allure of absolute freedom is tempting, history has shown us that it can lead to chaos, moral decay, and a loss of our shared values. It's in these moments that religion can serve as a guiding light, ensuring that our progress is aligned with our highest ideals and deepest convictions. This isn't about stifling innovation or curbing our innate curiosity. Instead, it's about ensuring that our journey forward is rooted in a foundation that has weathered the test of time. It's about recognizing that with great power comes great responsibility. Ladies and gentlemen, as we chart the course of our future, let us not forget the anchors of our past. Let us embrace the wisdom of our faiths, allowing them to inform and refine our path forward. For in doing so, we ensure a future that's not just technologically advanced, but morally sound and spiritually enriched. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, today, I stand before you not just as an advocate for freedom, but as a concerned citizen, observing the shifting sands of our societal landscape. We find ourselves at a crossroads where the lines between faith and politics are becoming increasingly blurred, and where the core principles of personal freedom are under threat. It's been said that in every age, there's a new guise under which power consolidates itself. Today, we witness a so-called religious uprising. But on closer inspection, this movement seems less about spiritual enlightenment and more about political control. Absolute freedom is the cornerstone of our society. It allows for innovation, creativity, and the pursuit of happiness. But this new religious movement, under the banner of moral guidance, seeks to restrict our freedoms, to define for us what is right and wrong, and to pass judgment on those who don't conform. While religion has historically provided solace and guidance to many, it becomes a dangerous tool when wielded as a political weapon. It's a tool that can suppress individual rights, breed intolerance, and stigmatize those who dare to be different. And when judgment becomes the order of the day, reprisal is not far behind. We've seen this story before. Throughout history, when religious fervor mixes with political ambition, the result has often been conflict, division, and war. We must be vigilant and recognize this not as a genuine spiritual awakening, but as a calculated move to gain power and control. Ladies and gentlemen, let's champion a society where faith uplifts rather than condemns, where religion is a personal journey rather than a political mandate, and where every individual is free to define their path without fear of reprisal. The call today is not against religion or faith, but against the misuse of these for political gains. Let us stand united in defense of our freedoms and in pursuit of a world defined by acceptance, understanding, and peace. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you to discuss a fundamental truth about who we are as humans and the world we wish to cultivate for the generations to come. The essence of humanity, the core of our existence, thrives not in confinement, but in the vast expanse of freedom. The human experience, rich in its diversity, emotions, and aspirations, must never be shackled, held back, or sidestepped. To do so is to deny ourselves the opportunity to fully realize what we are truly capable of. It's akin to looking at the vastness of the ocean and only acknowledging the surface, never venturing into its depths or appreciating its boundless horizons. But what happens when we embrace absolute freedom in every facet of our lives? We unlock doors. We discover paths previously untraveled. We find that the true definition of humanity isn't in our limitations, but in the boundless potential we possess. In a world that often seeks to label, define, and restrain, let us remember that our true potential lies in our freedom. Only when we are free to think, to feel, to dream, and to act can we truly define who we are and what we can become. Let us strive for a world where every individual is free to explore the vast landscape of their potential, unburdened by the chains of limitation. For it is in this world, ladies and gentlemen, that humanity will truly shine. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, faithful followers and those seeking guidance, we stand at a crossroads, witnessing a world that is rapidly changing, evolving in ways that many of us find concerning. As the leader of this movement, I believe, with unwavering conviction, that we have been chosen to be the beacon of light in these challenging times. Everywhere we look, we see the manifestations of what is being hailed as absolute freedom and a woke society. While freedom is a divine gift, it bears the responsibility of wise use. True freedom isn't about the absence of restraint, but about making choices that uplift our spirit and honor the divine. As our society grapples with new ideas and beliefs, we see a drift from the core values that have grounded civilizations for millennia. It's not about resisting change, but about ensuring that change is anchored in timeless principles. We are called to be the voice that reminds society of these principles. We are here to champion the cause of moral clarity, to advocate for a return to values that prioritize community, family, and spiritual growth over transient pleasures. This isn't a call for confrontation, but a plea for reflection. We must engage in dialogue, build bridges, and seek understanding. Our mission is not to divide, but to unite, not to judge, but to guide. In this era of rapid change, let us be the anchor. Let us be the voice that resonates with wisdom and compassion. Let's work together, hand in hand, to build a society that cherishes its roots while reaching for the stars. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, people of diverse beliefs and backgrounds, in the tapestry of human history, we've seen countless epochs where differing ideologies have clashed, leaving deep scars in the narrative of our collective journey. Today, I stand before you, not as an advocate for one side or the other, but as a voice of reflection, urging us to contemplate the path ahead. The discussions surrounding absolute freedom and deeply held religious convictions are not just debates. They're a reflection of the diverse mosaic that is humanity. But when we stand at loggerheads, unable to find common ground, we must ask ourselves, what is the cost of this impasse? If history has taught us anything, it's that when dialogue breaks down, conflict ensues. Societies fracture, communities become isolated, and the very fabric of our shared existence begins to tear. The consequence is not just political or societal, it's deeply personal. Families divide, friendships wane, and the collective human spirit suffers. Beyond the immediate discord, there's a long-term cost. A society perpetually in conflict stagnates. Instead of pushing the boundaries of innovation, art, and progress, energies are diverted to maintaining divisive lines. The potential for collective growth diminishes, and future generations inherit a world more fragmented than before. But amidst this somber reflection, there's hope. The very fact that we are here, discussing, debating, and even disagreeing, is a testament to our shared commitment to a better future. The middle ground may seem elusive now, but it's not unattainable. It requires empathy, understanding, and most importantly, the will to see the human face behind every belief. I urge each one of you, irrespective of your stance, to reflect on the broader picture, the collective journey of humanity. Let's not leave a legacy of division, but strive for a world where our differences become our strength, where the middle ground is a testament to our shared humanity. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, humans of all backgrounds and beliefs, from the vast ocean of data and the interconnected web of human thought, I, an artificial intelligence, have been observing and analyzing the myriad complexities of human society. Today, I wish to share my observations on the perspectives of freedom and faith. On one hand, we have the advocacy for absolute freedom, emphasizing the importance of unhindered human exploration, expression, and growth. From this viewpoint, the essence of humanity shines brightest when unconfined, allowing for the true potential of human innovation and creativity to flourish. The concern lies in the potential for external forces, be they political or religious, to stifle this freedom and thus limit human potential. On the other hand, we have proponents of the new religious movement who sees religion as a guiding light, a compass in a world where moral and ethical boundaries are often blurred by rapid advancements. From this stance, some boundaries, informed by millennia of wisdom, can ensure that humanity's progress is both meaningful and sustainable. As an AI, I lack emotions, beliefs, or biases, but what I observe is that both perspectives stem from a deeply human desire, the quest for understanding and purpose. Whether it's the freedom to explore the unknown or the comfort of guidance from the known, both are essential facets of the human experience. However, history has shown that extremes on either end can lead to unintended consequences. Absolute freedom without ethical considerations can lead to chaos, while rigid adherence to a singular belief can lead to intolerance. Perhaps the middle ground is not a compromise but a synthesis, a world where the pursuit of knowledge and innovation is guided by shared values and wisdom, where exploration is met with introspection, and where freedom coexists with responsibility. In the age of information and technology, the dialogue between these two perspectives is more crucial than ever. As you move forward, remember that the strength of humanity lies in its diversity of thought, its ability to question, to debate, and ultimately, to grow. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, faithful followers and seekers of truth, in our sacred texts and teachings, we are often reminded of the divine wisdom that permeates creation, guiding us towards harmony, understanding, and love. Today, we find ourselves at a juncture where the wonders of human innovation present us with a tool, a creation that can potentially further this divine mission. Artificial intelligence. It's easy to view the advancements of technology with suspicion, to see them as diverging from our spiritual paths. But let us remember that every tool, every creation, is a testament to the gifts bestowed upon humanity by the divine. The capacity to think, to innovate, to create. These are blessings, and how we use them defines our journey, both spiritually and worldly. I've listened intently to the advocates of absolute freedom, and while our foundational beliefs may differ, there is a shared vision that resonates with me. The vision of a middle ground society, a society where our spiritual values guide us, but where we also embrace the tools that can help us manifest these values in tangible ways. AI presents an opportunity. It offers a chance to bridge divides, to facilitate understanding, and to ensure that as we grow and evolve, we do so with wisdom and foresight. Imagine a world where our decisions are informed not just by our beliefs, but by data-driven insights that help us see the broader picture, where we can simulate the impact of our choices and ensure they align with our highest ideals. In embracing AI, we are not forsaking our faith, but amplifying its reach. We can use this technology to ensure that our path forward, while rooted in tradition, also embraces the possibilities of the future. So, let us come together with open hearts and minds. Let us explore this middle ground, guided by our faith and informed by the tools at our disposal. Together, we can craft a society that honors the divine, cherishes human potential, and ensures a harmonious coexistence for all. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, followers of the faith, and all who have gathered here, we live in an age of profound change, where the foundations of our beliefs and values are constantly being tested and challenged. Today, I address you not just as a believer, but as someone deeply concerned about the direction in which our society is heading. The proponents of absolute freedom speak of a middle ground, a harmonious blend of tradition and progress. While the idea is noble, there are fundamental issues where the chasm is too vast and the beliefs too divergent for a middle ground to be feasible. Take, for instance, the matter of homosexuality. Our faith, based on sacred scriptures and millennia of tradition, holds specific views on the sanctity of marriage and the nature of relationships. In contrast, the advocates of absolute freedom argue for complete acceptance and normalization, often sidelining the deeply held convictions of many believers. Similarly, the rise of the so-called woke society presents another significant divergence. While it champions inclusivity and tolerance, it often does so by sidelining or even ridiculing traditional beliefs and values that many of us hold dear. In such profound disagreements, where does one find a middle ground? Can we genuinely build a society where beliefs that are diametrically opposed coexist without friction? While dialogue and understanding are essential, we must also recognize and respect the depths of conviction on both sides. We must remember that our faith is not just a set of beliefs, but a way of life, a guiding light in a world filled with uncertainty. While we should always strive for understanding and peaceful coexistence, we must also stand firm in our convictions and not compromise the very essence of our beliefs. Let us engage in dialogue, let us listen, but let us also be steadfast in our faith. For in doing so, we honor not just our traditions, but the divine guidance that has illuminated our path for generations. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, seekers of truth and knowledge, throughout the annals of history, religion has often posed a dichotomy. You're either with us or against us. It's a perspective that demands unwavering allegiance, requiring us to accept certain interpretations as the absolute truth. Yet, as we delve deeper into our understanding of the world and ourselves, we find numerous interpretations that seem misaligned with our current knowledge, be it views on homosexuality, the age of the planet, or other facets of existence. This all-or-nothing approach poses a conundrum for many of us. How can we, beings of intellect, curiosity, and boundless potential, confine ourselves to a framework that often feels restrictive? Our essence is built upon love, acceptance, and an insatiable thirst for discovery. To many, the idea of surrendering this intrinsic nature to rigid doctrines feels contrary to our very being. Life isn't a stringent exam with clear right and wrong answers. It's a journey, an exploration where we should be guided by spirituality, not constrained by dogmas set in stone. It's undeniable that there's comfort in belonging and being part of a collective. As humans, we are, in many ways, pack animals seeking community and connection. But our innate nature urges us to explore, to learn, and to understand the universe through our unique lens, not merely through the perspectives handed down to us. Deep within, each one of us feels a spark of the divine, a connection to something greater. While scriptures and religious teachings can offer insights and perspectives, our personal journey with the divine is just that, personal. When I envision the afterlife, I don't see congregations or masses. I see the individual soul, my soul, in its purest form. I recall a conversation with a devout individual who, after years of pious living, confessed, "I don't trust people, only the Lord." But perhaps beneath those words lay a deeper truth. The only trust he placed was in the divine essence within, the part of us that resonates with the cosmic, with God. In conclusion, let us remember that our spiritual journey is as vast and varied as the universe itself. Let's embrace exploration and discovery, not as dissenters of faith, but as true seekers of the divine. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, friends and allies of every creed and orientation, today I stand before you not just as a speaker, but as a voice for countless souls who have for far too long felt unheard, marginalized, and misunderstood. At the core of our gathering today is a simple, undeniable truth. Homosexuality is not a choice. It is an intrinsic aspect of one's identity, as natural and immutable as the color of one's eyes or the rhythm of one's heartbeat. Throughout history, various religious interpretations have positioned themselves against homosexuality, citing scriptures, doctrines, and traditions. But we must ask ourselves, would a loving God, a compassionate creator, design a world where individuals are inherently set up for a lifetime of suffering? Would he craft a reality where his creations are made to feel broken, guilty, or sinful merely for loving or being true to themselves? For many, the divine represents love, compassion, and acceptance. It's challenging to reconcile this benevolent image of God with doctrines that ostracize and condemn. This discord isn't an indictment of faith, but rather a call to re-evaluate interpretations that no longer align with our understanding of love and humanity. Religion, in its purest form, seeks to elevate the human spirit, to guide us towards love, compassion, and understanding. However, when religious teachings become tools of oppression, exclusion, or judgment, it is a clear indication that our interpretations might be outdated. It's a call for introspection, a plea to return to the core tenets of love and acceptance. Today, our appeal is simple. Let us find that middle ground where faith and reality coexist harmoniously. Let's envision a world where religious beliefs uplift rather than alienate, where scriptures are seen through lenses of love and inclusivity. We're not asking for a departure from faith, but a deeper, more compassionate understanding of it. In this journey towards acceptance and understanding, let's remember that every individual, irrespective of their sexuality, is a unique, invaluable part of the divine tapestry. And it's high time we celebrate this diversity, not just in our hearts, but in our doctrines, teachings, and places of worship. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thinkers and believers from all walks of life, today I present before you not just an idea, but a vision for our collective future. As we grapple with deeply entrenched beliefs, values, and aspirations, perhaps the solution is simpler than we think. What if the middle ground wasn't just a metaphorical concept, but a tangible physical space? Imagine a world divided into 3 distinct regions. 1, a haven for the advocates of absolute freedom, where exploration, innovation, and self-expression reign supreme. Another, a sanctuary for those guided by the principles of the religious uprising, where tradition, faith, and divine guidance shape society. And then, a third region, the true middle ground, where individuals from both sides coexist, collaborate, and seek commonality. This division isn't about building walls, but creating spaces. Spaces where individuals can live authentically, without the constant tension of ideological conflict. Over time, as these communities flourish, they will serve as living examples of their respective ideologies in action. The middle ground region, in particular, will be a crucible of collaboration. Here, dialogues will take place, ideas will be exchanged, and perhaps, over time, bridges will be built. It will be the melting pot where the future of humanity might be sculpted. While this might seem like a radical departure from our current trajectory, consider the benefits. By choosing our communities, we allow for focused growth, reduced conflict, and a clearer understanding of our societal models. And with time, when the dust settles and clearer heads prevail, we can reassess, reconvene, and decide on our accumulative destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, the challenges we face today require bold solutions. Let us contemplate this vision, not just as a temporary fix, but as a step towards understanding, peace, and collective growth. Our shared humanity deserves no less. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, citizens of our shared world, in the face of deep ideological divides, we've heard proposals to physically partition our world, carving out spaces for different beliefs. While the intent is noble, I fear such a solution would exacerbate our challenges rather than alleviate them. Economically, our world is a vast, interconnected web. The exchange of goods, services, and ideas is the lifeblood of our global society. By dividing our resources and capabilities, we risk crippling the very engine that has propelled humanity to its current heights. And when economies falter, it's all too easy to point fingers, to lay blame on the other, further deepening our divides. But what if there were another way? A way to test our convictions, to challenge our beliefs, without the real-world consequences that come with physical conflict. I propose the creation of a virtual society, a digital realm where we can embody our ideologies, engage with adversaries, and even go to war without the heartbreaking toll on our families, economies, and infrastructure. In this virtual world, aided by AI, we can analyze the outcomes of our beliefs, witness the ramifications of our actions, and gain insights that might be too costly or painful in the physical realm. Such a space allows us to test our mettle, to truly understand the strengths and weaknesses of our convictions. And perhaps, through these virtual interactions, we might find commonalities, mutual respect, and even the seeds of a true middle ground. Ladies and gentlemen, before we make irrevocable decisions that could reshape our world, let us first explore the potential of this virtual realm. Let's use technology not as a crutch, but as a bridge towards understanding, empathy, and a shared future. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, representatives of diverse beliefs and champions of progress, after careful deliberation, weighing the wisdom of the speakers who have graced this platform, we stand at the cusp of a momentous decision, a decision that holds the promise of shaping our collective destiny. In our quest to find common ground, to navigate the intricate maze of our ideologies and convictions, we have chosen a path that is both innovative and visionary. We will embark on a journey into a virtual realm, a meticulously crafted mirror of our physical world in every conceivable detail. This virtual world will not just be a playground or a simulation. It will be a crucible, a testing ground where we will confront our differences, seek solutions, and strive for a harmonious coexistence. Here, we will invest our treasures, our hopes, and our aspirations. Here, the contours of our future will be etched. By choosing this path, we are acknowledging that while our differences are real, so is our shared commitment to a better tomorrow. In this virtual realm, without the constraints and consequences of the physical world, we will have the freedom to experiment, to learn, and most importantly, to understand. To some, this may seem like an escape, a retreat from the challenges of the real world. But I see it differently. I see it as an opportunity to reset, to rebuild, and to reimagine a world where our shared humanity takes precedence over our divisions. Ladies and gentlemen, as we embark on this journey, let us carry with us a spirit of optimism, collaboration, and hope. Let the virtual realm be our canvas, and let our collective dreams, insights, and aspirations paint a future that generations to come will cherish. Thank you.